Welcome to the online public involvement meeting for Project Design ID 30500401, Construction ID 30500481 along Wisconsin Highway 19 in Jefferson County. This is a list of people who are working on this project. Their contact information will be on the last slide of this presentation, which will include their emails and phone numbers, as well as the address of the Wisconsin Department of Transportation Southwest Region Office in Madison. Feel free to contact them with any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the project. The presentation will follow the outline shown here. First, discussing the project location. Second, the purpose and need of the project. Third, the proposed design improvement. Fourth, the next activities in the schedule. Fifth, the environmental process. Sixth, the project detour route. And finally, ending with the project team contact information. The proposed project begins in the city of Watertown, 100 feet west of the Main Street Bridge, and stretches to about 100 feet east of the bridge across the Rock River. The reason for this project is the bridge structure over the Rock River on Wisconsin 19 has reached the end of its service life. This means the bridge has deteriorated to the point where repairing the structure is no longer a cost-effective measure, and a new structure is warranted. The proposed project includes the replacement of the bridge structure over the Rock River on Wisconsin 19, also known as Main Street. The new structure would be a single-span concrete girder structure with one traffic lane and sidewalk in each direction. The new structure will also have a slight vertical adjustment as a result of the replacement of the roadway approaches leading up to the structure. The next 4 slides will present 4 alternatives to how the new bridge structure may look. This is alternative 1. This alternative is a single-span concrete girder structure with false panels to maintain the arch visualization of the old structure. The panels have decorative indentations for added visual appeal. The railing shown on the top of the structure is a concrete Texas rail style similar to the Milwaukee Street Bridge to the south. Alternative 2, similar to Alternative 1, is a single-span concrete girder structure with false panels to maintain the arch visualization of the old structure. The panels have decorative indentations for added visual appeal. The railing shown here on the top of the structure is a Wisconsin DOT C-style railing. This railing consists of a short concrete parapet wall with a metal railing attached. This railing combination allows for decorative concrete staining to give the structure a similar look to the surrounding buildings. Alternative 3 is a single-span concrete girder structure without the false panel arches. This alternative could utilize either the concrete Texas rail or the WIS Type C rail as is shown here. Alternative 4 is a single-span concrete girder structure with the false arch panels to give the structure the visual look of being an arch-type structure. These arch panels would be open so that you could see through the panel windows. This structure could utilize either the WIS Type C railing or the concrete Texas railing, which is shown here. As part of the design process, the Department of Transportation needs to gather information and share our initial design alternatives with the public. The department is requesting for you to fill out a comment form stating which preferred alternative you would like to see constructed in the beautiful city of Watertown adjacent to the new town square. Please feel free to share any concerns or comments you may have about the project on this form as well. You can find the forms at the project website shown here and return them to any of the team members shown on the last slide of this presentation by June 15, 2020. Currently, the project team is beginning work on the environmental document and preliminary design of the structure. The environmental report is anticipated to be signed by July 2022. The 60% plans are anticipated to be completed in September 2022. The right-of-way plat is anticipated to be done by November 2022, and the real estate acquisitions completed by September 2024. The final plans should be completed by May 2025, and construction is anticipated to begin in 2026. The Main Street Bridge is an historic structure, and thus the replacement will result in a lengthy environmental process. This slide shows the steps that the design team will need to complete and the anticipated dates of completion in order for this project to move forward. We are currently in the beginning stages of the process. With this presentation, we are looking to gather public input on a preferred alternative. The team will then collaborate with the City of Watertown, utilizing the gathered information to choose a preferred structure design. Once a design is selected, the team will write a draft Memorandum of Agreement, or MOA, and submit to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation Central Office, Wisconsin State Historic Preservation Office, the Federal Highway Administration, and other consulting parties for review, revision, and eventual approval. Once the MOA has final approval from WISDOT, State Historic Preservation, Federal Highway Administration, and other consulting parties, the environmental document can be completed and submitted for review, revision, and approval. That review and approval is done through WISDOT Central Office and the Federal Highway Administration. With FHWA's final approval of the environmental document, the project team will be able to move forward with the design and construction of the new bridge. The anticipated construction for this project is in the year 2026, and the project will be using a detour route during construction. The reason for the detour is that the structure over the Rock River will be removed. This means that during construction, Wisconsin 19 will be closed to through traffic, but will remain open for local business access. The proposed detour route, shown in red, will use Wisconsin 26 and Wisconsin 16 for both eastbound and westbound traffic. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this project, please send us an email, give us a call, or send us mail to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation Southwest Region Office in Madison. The list of people who are working on this project and their contact information will be displayed on the next slide. Thank you for your time and have a great day.